that, we are live. Dr. Glidden's a real busy guy. As you can well imagine, there's a whole lot of people pulling him a whole lot of different directions, and so that's why I'm here. And that's the beautiful thing about longevity. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a naturopath. I am just a longevity distributor. But the fact is, you don't have to be a super genius to know how these things work. And I'm fond of saying, this is stuff you should have learned in grade 4 health class. It's easy. The heavy lifting has been done for you. You don't have to know how to formulate a super nutrient-dense supplement for yourself. All you got to do is take it. All you got to do is avoid a few foods. And if you want to become an insider, you'll have access to piles of information so that when you're talking to people and they mention that they've got diabetes or kidney problems or whatever the case might be, if you study into this, you'll immediately know exactly what to tell them. Now, I have to avoid the cure word because we do not cure anything. What we do is help you take in the right information to give your body what it needs to bring itself back from whatever it is that you're facing. Now, with that little diatribe, if you are not involved with longevity and when you would like to be and you want to build this into a business, I would like to help you with that. Get a hold of me. My email address is mike@teamglidden.ca. And if you want my help in building this up and making some money off of it, I'll help you do that. You want to get a group of people together and do a Skype call where I can do a Q&A? I'm willing to do that. Okay, so that's enough business talk. Let's go back over to Donald in Indiana. How you doing, Don?
Doing good. How are you, Mike?
Oh, man, I'm great. I couldn't be better if, well, it's like Christmas every day.
God bless you, man.
All right, so what's on your mind, Don?
I'm on dialysis. In fact, I'm at the clinic right now. And
okay.
I need to know what do I need to do in order to hopefully get off this thing.
Yeah. You want to support and promote the healthy structure and function of your kidneys so you don't have to keep going down and doing that because it's probably a real pain in the butt, I'm guessing, right?
Every time I come.
Yeah. How many times a week are you down there?
3 times.
3 times a week. You know, I had a guy call in just a little while back, and he was using longevity products, and he had cut back from like 5 times a week to 2. And it took him a little bit of time, but I told him the same thing I'm going to tell you. Now, how much do you weigh, Donald?
I weigh about 150.
150 pounds. Okay. So, to support and promote the healthy structure and function of your kidneys, you're going to need 2 Healthy Start Pack Liquid 2.0. All right? 2 Healthy Start Pack Liquid 2.0. Now, at 150 pounds, that's a dose for a 200-pound person. Okay, but you're already going through the dialysis and everything, so the extra is going to do you really good. Now, the key in there is the Beyond Osteo FX liquid. Your kidneys need a large amount of calcium to operate correctly. Now, doctors will tell you that calcium leads to kidney stones, and like just about everything else, they're completely ass backwards on that notion. The fact is, you need lots of calcium, and you need it to be in a form that your body can absorb and actually use. There's nothing out there better than the Osteo FX. So you're going to get 2 bottles of Beyond Osteo FX with those 2 Healthy Start Packs, and you're going to need 2 ounces per day. Now, on top of that, I would like you to add a bottle of Ultimate Dailies. Ultimate Dailies are like Roto-Rooter for your circulatory system. I was actually with Dr. Wallach one day. We got this huge mall up here in Canada called West Edmonton Mall. It's the biggest one in the North America. And we were walking around, and he got a call from a guy. They were talking about kidneys. And I overheard him. And he was saying, I've never seen a kidney that cannot start working again properly. They're not inoperable. They are just plugged. That's it. So what you want to do is you want to take 4 of those ultimate dailies per day. All right? I don't know what you can afford, but if you can at least do the 2 Healthy Start Pack Liquid 2.0 and the ultimate daily capsules, that's going to go a long way. Now, if you can add to that a couple of bottles of selenium, you're going to be laughing, Donald, and then you're going to have, and then, give it some time. You'll be able to go back to your doctor and say, I got an eye problem. I can't see you anymore. How's that
2 bottles of selenium.
Yep.
So I need 2 bottles of selenium. How long will that last me?
You're going to do that per month. You're going to do that over the course of the month. Now, there's 90 capsules in a bottle. So you're going to take 6 a day at 2 bottles.
Okay.
All right. Are you already involved with longevity, Donald?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good.
But I'm just beginning on Saturday.
You're starting this Saturday, or you started last Saturday?
I started last Saturday.
Okay, well, take what you got and order up those extra items. All right, we lost Donald, and so I hope he got everything I said there. And we are going to jump over to Junior in Florida. Junior, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Well, I'm doing excellent. What's on your mind today, Junior?
Well, I've gotten diagnosed recently with high blood pressure, and I was just wondering, what do I need to take?
Okay, so I ran into a situation a while back where somebody that I love was diagnosed with stage 1 hypertension, really bad high blood pressure, and all we did was double up on the OsteoFX, okay? And that situation resolved itself in about 4 days. So I don't know if that is going to happen with you, but I don't believe it's impossible at the same time, Junior. Now, are you using longevity products already?
Yeah, I'm using the capsule, and I have started the OsteoFX, but when you say double up, how much are you talking about?
How much do you weigh?
I'm 240 presently.
240? Okay, so if I was you at that weight, I would go with 3 bottles per month, and I would take 3 ounces a day. Okay, and now on top of that, you heard me talking with Donald there, and apparently he's back, so we're going to go back to him after your call. But also the ultimate dailies. The ultimate dailies. 4 or 5 a day. Okay, so 1 bottle a month. And that should help that situation to straighten itself right out, Junior. Okay?
All right, so you're saying 3 ounces a day.
Yep.
3 bottles per month.
Yep. Yeah, you're going to need 3 bottles if you're going to do 3 ounces a day.
Okay, and Ultimate Daily, how much you said?
Ultimate Daily, you could go actually at your weight, you could go with 2 bottles and take 8 of those a day. But you'll be able to, once you get your blood pressure under control, you should be able to cut that back.
Okay. Well, there are actually, I don't know if this is relevant, but from when I do the blood pressure readings, it's like borderline. So, but then I went to the doctor, and they were like all freaked out, and they were like, well, the bottom number is very high. It was at 88.
How do you
Most
feel?
of the time, I don't feel bad. That's the thing about it. They asked me if I got dizziness and all the other symptoms, and no, I don't.
Okay, so yeah, they may be just trying to get you on a blood thinner, on a statin cholesterol-lowering drug. Did they try that already?
Yeah, they actually said, hey, you need to go on, I think it's hydrochlorothiazide, and they did put in a prescription and everything, and not wanting to offend them, I said, okay, you just do it, but I told them I'm not going to take it.
Yeah, you know what those things do? Those drugs, this is amazing, they actually cause inflammation in the liver. They're going to destroy your liver, in order to cause it to stop producing cholesterol, because your body needs cholesterol, and that's one of your liver's jobs. So the MD, in their infallible wisdom, comes along and says, well, we need to blow up your liver. When there's probably nothing wrong in the first place. So, I mean, you could stick with 2 bottles of OsteoFX and you'd probably be okay. But if you're worried about it at all, I would double up on it and then go with the Ultimate Dailies. And how long have you been using the products, Junior?
I've just started back this week because last week is when I went, and it was like they took the blood pressure and then they were like, oh, it started freaking out.
Holy smokes, you need drugs.
Yeah. Right away
you're not alone, Junior. I have a friend who went to the doctor. He was sitting in the little room waiting. The doctor walked in and looked at him and said, you need a statin drug. He didn't run no tests, didn't take his blood pressure, nothing. Just looked at him and said, I think I'm going to give you a statin.
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing. So, and those statins, like I said, they'll destroy your liver. Most of the time, they'll result in type 2 diabetes. So they're going to put you on a revolving door where you have to keep coming back to them and coming back to them, when the fact is you probably didn't need any of that in the first place. So you're a smart guy going this route, Junior.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for the call.
Thanks a whole lot.
We're going to let you go, and we're going to jump back over to Donald. He made his way back. We got disconnected there. Donald, did you have anything else you wanted to discuss? Oh, Donald, you know what? I hear the music. I lost track of time. We got a break here. That's my fault. Mike Phillips filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. We'll be back with Donald, Gerard, Clinton, and Will in Las Vegas after these messages. Phillips filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden once again. Now, if you are currently on the continent of Australia and you're listening to this show and you like what you hear, well, I'll tell you what. We got somebody over there that can help you out. Give DJ a call. The number is 02-6036-3704. Once again, you want to get involved with longevity, you want to get your health back for yourself, your family, your community, give DJ a call. I'm going to give that number out once again, 02-6036-3704. And we're having major problems with Donald's phone. It looks like he's back for about the 5th time here. Donald, can you hear me?
All right.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, we got you back. Do you have any more questions?
What I want to know more than anything is, what is it that I need to not eat?
Okay, I'll tell you what, Donald. There's a list of 10 foods that a person should not ever eat, and you can easily get that if you go to drpeterglidden.com. Okay, drpeterglidden.com, and that's just the abbreviation, DR. Okay, drpeterglidden.com. And if you register your email address with the site, they will send you a list of those 10 bad foods, and then you can pull it up anytime you want and configure your diet accordingly. Sound good?
Sound good to me.
All right, Donald, I wish you luck with that. Keep in touch with the show because people want to know how this works, and we care about you, man.
I will, and I thank you very much.
You have a great day, sir. We're going to let you go, and we're going to jump over to Clinton in Minneapolis. How you doing, Clinton?
I'm doing excellent. How you doing today, Mike?
I'm doing good, Clinton. Hey, did you vote for Jesse Ventura?
Yeah, I did.
I love that guy.
Me too.
I do. I'd love to have a beer with him someday.
It probably wouldn't be impossible at all.
Right on. So, Clinton, you're a regular caller to the show. I recognize you. How you been doing with this whole longevity thing?
Man, I'm doing excellent. It's really starting to I can really see the fruit about to explode here. I just sat down not too long here, probably Saturday, with Ted Anderson, and so.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, so that was really, really cool because me and my wife came out and he hit. There was another gentleman there, and he kind of broke down some aspects of the business, because I'm finally getting the spirit of the business part. I already was all leaped in on the health piece, but now I want to get in and really try to focus too on the business part of longevity.
Well, you might as well. Listen, somebody is going to get paid if you don't for what you're doing. And, you know, I hear people all the time say, oh, I don't care about the money. I just want to see people get better. Well, the fact is, if you are ever making any substantial amount of money at all, it means that people are taking these products and getting their health back and building it up in their family and community. So, I mean, it's a beautiful thing. And I'll tell you what else. If longevity didn't pay people to do what they do, they would lose motivation after a little while. Now, I've sent many people to the health store over the years to get different supplements for longevity, and do you think I got a check from the local health store?
Absolutely not.
Not once, my friend. But longevity is good on its word, and in fact, longevity pays out more than any network marketing business that there is. The average payout on $100 is around $71. And if you're constantly signing people up, they're getting their health back. You should be paid for your efforts, and that is all there is to it. Did you go and get that longevity MasterCard?
Not yet.
I gotta tell you, do that, because it's great. You've got a MasterCard with the longevity logo on it, and I use mine for my auto ship. But I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little tip here. If you just go to the ProPay website, okay? Instead of getting the card off of your back office, you can get a card that's free of service fees.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, so go to propay.com, phone them up, tell them you're a longevity distributor, and arrange to get the card that way, because if you order it off the site, you'll get fees with that account. So that's for you, Clinton. So what can I help you with today?
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. That's the great thing that I like about longevity, is that you guys are always informative. What I want to
Clinton, I got to interrupt you. We got the music here. Time is just getting away on me today, but we're going to put you on hold, and we will be right back. Mike Phillips filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. Welcome back. We're live. This is Mike Phillips filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden on Monday, October 13th, 2014. And, man, I ate so much turkey yesterday, I think I'm still full. That's what Thanksgiving is about. Well, I mean, it's about food, family, and remembering to give thanks to your God, because we have nothing if it was not given. You know, I was reading an article that they were talking about putting statin, cholesterol-lowering drugs in municipal water supplies. Isn't that amazing? You know, because everybody needs it, right? Everybody needs an inflamed liver. We're going to go back over to Clinton. How you doing, Clinton?
All right, I'm doing great. I'm here with my wife, and so my question is actually for her. She's dealing with tremors, and so we're trying to get a handle on this. And so she's just recently started taking the supplements and the products from longevity. So she's kind of new at this. So I'm sitting here, and I'm gonna let you go ahead and speak, sir.
Okay. So, well, first of all, Clinton, what's she taking?
Well, she just started the Tangy Tangerine.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about just basically pretty much the EFAs, and we're gonna start tonight on the Beyond Osteo.
Okay, so she's got a healthy start pack. How much does she weigh, Clinton?
About 200.
Okay, so yeah, she'll need 2 of those. And with tremors, I would also add into that lineup 2 bottles of plant-derived minerals, or you can go with the cherry mints. They taste a little bit better. Okay, so we want to get load her up with minerals. Now, the second thing here's what I would do if I was you. I would have her on a high cholesterol and protein diet. Okay? High cholesterol diet. I'm talking eggs. I'm talking chicken with the skin. Anything where she can get extra cholesterol, because in our view, a cholesterol shortage causes things like tremors.
Okay. Excellent.
And here's the other thing too. If she just started on longevity today, you never know. Her body could bounce back from all that in another week. And she'll probably experience some really rapid weight loss as well, as long as she sticks to that 10 bad food list. I've known women that lost like 14 pounds in the first week just taking the Beyond Tangy Tangerine and going gluten-free. So, you're going to want to watch how things go over the next 2 weeks, because that even what she's doing might be all it takes. But make sure that she has the appropriate amount for her body weight. The other thing you could do would be to throw in some Ultimate Selenium, about 2 bottles with that as well, and that could go a long way. Are we sounding good, Clinton?
Excellent. Let me ask you one quick question too about potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Are they now? I don't know this, but potatoes. Are they gluten free? That's the question she wants to know.
Yes. The only deal with potatoes is that you don't want to eat the skin. Okay. You can eat potato skins as long as they're boiled, but you don't want to eat them any other way, because they are a cancer causer.
Okay, perfect.
But yeah, they're absolutely gluten free. So yeah, she can eat 10 potatoes a day if she wants.
Thank you, sir.
Is she Irish?
Maybe down the line somewhere. There might be a tangent there.
All right. Well, you know what? That's great if she is. All right, Clinton, we're going to let you go. Thanks so much for your call. I hope I was helpful. We're going to jump over to Will in Las Vegas. He wants to talk about extremely bad arthritis from a car accident. How you doing, Will?
Good, thank you.
Except for the pain, right?
What's that?
Except for the pain, right?
Oh, I don't have that much pain, just from sometimes from the physical therapy I get, but it's pretty intense.
Right. How long ago did this happen?
When I was 25.
Oh,
it wasn't a car accident. I had a fall. I slipped on some pavement with an oil slick that I didn't see. And I was carrying some luggage, and I had a lot of falls. I played soccer, I pole vaulted, I did all kinds of stuff when I was younger, and I'm 63. So anyway, but I've done a lot of alternative medicine. Of course, the doctors I knew were crazy, because they just wanted to cut me up and glue me back together, and said they'd have to do that a couple times. 2-3 times in my lifetime. I said, well, look, I'll do it my way. You go to hell.
Yeah, that's their psychopathic answer to everything.
Yeah, I knew better, so I just told them, yeah, never mind.
Smart man.
So, yeah. Anyway, so it's been slow getting, because I got laid up in bed for a long time, I probably should have done some things that I didn't do that, I wouldn't even take an aspirin for 3 months, but I swelled up. My joints kind of got locked up because of atrophy. And, my knee, mostly my knees, my hips, my back and my ankles. I pretty much have gotten it out of my ankles. I'm taking a bunch of the longevity. Well, not a bunch, but I went to the convention a couple weeks ago, and I got to hear Dr. Glidden, and I heard about Swear About Gold, which I just did 3 days. And the first thing in the morning, last thing at night, I drank a bottle. And between that and increasing my selenium for, I don't know what it is, 2 or 3 days, is like 6 times a day, has made a radical difference because about 19 years ago I had a file cabinet that we had moved, and I didn't know that it fell over on me, to make a long story short.
Okay.
And I caught it because I couldn't get out of the way in time because it was top heavy, and I had pulled out both drawers. So anyway, so my right knee, which used to be the strong leg, and got re-injured and hurt a lot for quite a while. But anyway, so since I have increased my calcium intake with the liquid calcium and with more selenium and with the Cuervo, which I keep wanting to call Cuervo Gold. Anyway, things have been changing the last couple of days. So radically enough, so I'm getting the strength back in my right leg, and it doesn't hurt below. So I don't want to know what else I could be doing or should be taking that could speed this process along and help me. I mean, right now on Mondays I get like 3 hours of. I have my own personal gal that's incredibly devoted to help me get better. And she's not only massage, we go through a bunch of electrical stimulation and the building, and we do stretching and really deep massage. Most people couldn't even take it. But anyway, we've been doing this for a few, for like 3 years. But what else could I be doing? I eat really well. I watch what I eat. I don't know exactly what the 10 foods are. But I avoid a lot of things.
Yeah, you can get that list over at Dr. Glidden's website.
Yeah, I heard that earlier. And so what are your suggestions? What else? Because I want to order whatever else I need. And
all right, how much do you weigh?
140. In the last week, I've lost about 7 pounds.
Wow.
Which is more where I ought to be, and on the Cuervo Gold, I wasn't as hungry. I mean, it radically reduced my appetite.
Yeah, that's another thing about this. When your body is nutrified, you don't crave food all the time. Like oh man, we used to eat so bad. Like our cupboards we had to have a ton of snack items around at all time because I was just always hungry. I had to be eating all the time. And the result of this is our grocery bill has actually gone down because we don't have to eat as much. So yeah, that's another added benefit of nutrifying your body, as if a person needs another one, right?
Yeah, well, I've jumped around. I've found a few good products, but I mean, most companies are nonsense, and these products really work. I mean, if you take them and you're taking the right combination of stuff, if you've got anything going on with you, it's more chronic. I mean, regular people ought to be taking it to avoid getting some kind of problem, but because it just isn't enough in our food, or I know our soils are shot. And counting on that, you might as well be eating the bark off a tree or something. You probably get more minerals,
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, most food out there, you might as well eat styrofoam.
I tell people that if they ought to be, they get more food probably out of, food value out of the cardboard box than what's inside.
Yeah, with less toxins.
Yeah, so I'm totally in line with the philosophy that's in longevity. So Dr. Wallach and Dr. Glidden, I'm like, I was already there. I just didn't know that the company existed. I had heard dead doctors don't lie back in the 90s, but I didn't know what had happened since then. I actually know Tom Chenal from 35 years ago when I lived in Colorado. I know him quite well.
Okay, right on. So, so Will, you're 140 pounds. What exactly are you using at this moment?
I'm eating the 90 for Life original. I don't like originally I had the 2.0. It was too citrusy for me. And
yeah, that's fine. So you're using the original Healthy Start pack?
Yeah, and I wasn't eating the cow at first because I didn't understand what that was. I'd use a little bit for flavor because it tastes a little bit, and anyway, and I was eating a bunch of buckwheat, sprouted buckwheat stuff, and I stopped all that. And but anyway, let's see. So I got selenium, I got the EFA, both EFAs, and I got the Swervo Gold, and I'm about to order the plant minerals. I want to know whether I be, and I got the rebound. I would call it bounce, but it's rebound, and the grape bee pollen, whatever it's called.
The Z Radical?
What's that?
Z Radical or pollen burst?
Pollen burst.
Okay.
And also I just recently got, in the last week, I got the testosterone thing, whatever that's called.
Okay, so I wrote this down, and I'm going to give you some suggestions. I hear the music. That means we have to go to a break. So
okay.
We're going to put you on hold, Will. Then we'll be going to Francis and Gerard. Right. Mike Phillip filling in for Dr. Glidden. Back after this. Welcome back. Live. Now, before the break, we were talking to Will in Las Vegas, and he's had some dramatic changes in a very short period of time using longevity products, and he was wondering what he could do on his next order to speed up the progress a little bit. Now, Will, did I hear you say that you were using one of the glucogel products?
Yeah, I've been taking plenty of that.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's going to be a big game changer there as well. Now, two more things that seem to really help out with joint pain is the Immortalium, okay? Yeah. The Immortalium and the HGH Youth Complex. The HGH Youth Complex. And how you take that, Will, is you take 8 of them before you go to bed. Now, when you do that, you're going to experience the best sleep of your life. Number 2, you're going to have the craziest dream.
Are you there? Cutting out.
Healthy in the morning. When you take the HGH Youth Complex, it kind of puts a shine on your face. It's hard to explain, but you'll know it when you see it. Sound good?
Yeah. So I'm taking I forget what I think it's whatever the testosterone thing. It has a bunch of Immortalium in there.
That's the new product, right?
Right.
Yeah, you know what? I just ordered some of that too. I'm really looking forward to seeing how that works out.
Oh, you'll notice a big boost from that. I feel more like when I was in my 20s, you know.
Excellent. Well, I turned 40 in January, and I already feel like I'm 25, so who knows, maybe I'll go back to 19.
How many? I don't know. I can kind of test my body, so I kind of know how much glucogel and that kind of stuff to take. But so you think my big deal is, I know the body's incredibly regenerative because of what I've been through. That's proof of nothing. But anyway, and how much better I've been able to get without really having doctor guidance, because nobody kind of knew, you know, until I ran into y'all. And so, what is slowing me down is I'm trying to get more range of motion because of locked joints and stuff. What specifically could help me in that area, if you know? Yeah.
Okay, so the glucogel that you're already taking is going to make more and more of a difference all the time. It hasn't been that long since you've been doing it, and you've already gotten such amazing results.
I've been taking the glucogel since April.
Mm-hmm.
So, then, you know, I take plenty, you know, I take plenty of that. So I was really taking a lot of it in the very beginning. And, I mean, 10, 12, whatever. Because I ran across somebody that, you know, said that would help. I don't know whether gelatin would help me or not.
It's possible, yeah, it's possible. Gelatin has been known to help with connective tissue as well. I think that you're doing great, and I would stay the course. And the only thing that I would do if I was you, if you want to get faster, better results, get that 10 bad food list, make sure that you're complying with it, add to what you're doing the HGH Youth Complex, okay? And if you want to double up on anything, just go ahead and do it. The best way to go with this stuff is to hit it hard. And if you've been doing it since April, that's really not that long. For my wife, it took us about a year. She had a substantial change in the pain in her joints in about 6 months, but it took almost a full year before she was completely out of the woods. And you were saying that you're 65, right?
63.
63, yeah, so you're going to have to give a little bit of time.
I look like I'm in my 40s, you know?
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Well, I hear the music. That means this show is over. Francis and Gerard, call back in tomorrow, and I will have a talk with you. If anybody out there wants to build a formidable machine monster out of this thing, contact me, Mike at teamglidden.ca. Until tomorrow, I'll see you in hell.